Hey you guys, Misty here today. I'm coloring in Spring Mandalas Alexandra Franzese's book, and I thought I'd color some in here before the summer hits. Summer's going to be hitting Thursday. We're going to be getting summer, so I thought I would go ahead and color some in the spring one here. And there's a few pages in here I have that's yellowing. There's one here that's yellow, and I'm going to color some on it. This one right here, you can see some of the yellow in there. And I found my Sharpie markers. I got my Sharpie markers in here, so I'm going to use my Sharpies if I have the right colors I need. Now this right here is a good green. I like this green right here. Let's see. Kind of want to use, let's see. I don't have a lot of, I have a lot of Sharpies, but not a lot of colors like I'd like to have. I'm going to color these flower stems here a little bit. Doesn't seem to be as hot today. It's hot, but not as hot. Dwayne's going to try to put the air conditioner in the living room. We've got it in another room, and you can't hardly feel it in the living room, and it's kind of defeating the purpose. So I'm trying to just, right now, use my fan and keep the windows open until Dwayne can put the air conditioner in the living room. I don't want him to get in a hurry on it. I told him just to take his time on it whenever he can get the air conditioner in there. And he's the type of person, if I want something or asked about something, he tries to get it done. So hopefully he'll just, if he puts it in the window, he says he's going to put it in the window sometime this week, that'll be fine. But I'm just tired of not being able to. I mean, it's nice having the air conditioner in another room right next to the living room, but it don't reach all the way to the living room like it should. So, and we've had it like that for a while. I hopefully can get it fixed good in the living room window, I'm hoping. I caught Glenda this morning going down the hill. Walking down the hill. She goes and cleans houses. She's living up here. Glenda's Dwayne's sister. And I caught her walking down, talked to her. Said she had to go clean a house today for about 3 hours. She's got a dog. Its name's Pee-wee, and she's got it with her up here. It's about 18 years old, honestly, I believe it is, because when we lived at June's, we rented a house at June's, and she also rented a house trailer at June's. Around 2006, she had that dog then. Still got it. And it sounds just like a cat. I thought it was a cat for me. I was sitting outside. I told Glennis I thought that was a cat making that racket. And it's so sweet, that little dog. I heard it making a noise when Glenda was leaving. It sounded just like a cat making a racket. And Dwayne thought it was a cat the other day. He thought it was Pumpkin. Because he said, well, where's Pumpkin at? I said, Pumpkin's in here. And it was Pee-wee making a noise. Waiting for Glenda. I'm washing some clothes today for Betty. I asked her if she needed any clothes washed. So, I won't be walking today. I'll just take it easy and not try to. It's one thing or another. Either I can walk outside or wash the clothes, because I don't want to overdo it. Washing's not too bad. Washing the clothes isn't. So that's what I'll do, is just what I had to wash some too. Now I'm washing some clothes for Betty, and then she's got a few towels to wash. So that way I won't overdo it. I'll be making a video of Atlanta's book. She sent me some books, and she said they should be coming in the mail today, so I'll be making a video probably tomorrow showing the flip of those books when I get them this evening. They're probably in the mailbox down there. I know Deborah Muller's new book is. I got her new book, so I do a flip on it too. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm gonna color all the leaves first, the greens. So that's good right there. Let's see. I thought I'd get my Sharpies out. I need to get some more big markers. I was looking. I don't hardly have any big markers. And those are really good markers. So that's probably what I'll try to invest in next month, is to get a few big markers to color with. Sharpies does really well too for coloring. So I have all my Sharpies. I thought I had more colors than what I have though. I have more Sharpie colors. Now, unless they're in another bag to themselves with other markers, maybe mixed up. Could be the case. But I thought I'd put them all together in this 110 can here. I've got to order, I want to order Summer Mandalas. I don't have yet her book. Alexandra Franzese Summer Mandalas. I'll probably try to get it next month. Color some of it. I was hoping I had it, but I don't have that one. I went outside. I went over the line there. So hopefully. Don't know what color to color the flowers. Let's start with this color here. Yeah, I need more colors really. Yellow. I'm a washing for your racket. Okay, I'm going to try to cover up this green here, and it's working. Got a bug there. F-L-Y. I spelled it because... Where you at, Pepper? Pepper's not on the pillow. What are you doing, Casper? Sit on the pillow, Mama. I'm going to color these flowers yellow. Probably all the same color. These flowers here are yellow. I was able to wash all of Betty's clothes in one load. She thought I might have to do several loads, but I was able to put all of it in one load. The lady that ran the local flower place passed away. She worked in our local town with flowers. She loved flowers for about 30 years. Her name was Libby, and Carson said she had a stroke. She died recently. She had a store she opened. Her thrift store used to be Winchester's, and she sold fake flowers in there. But I'm pretty sure before that, when she was in another area in town, she sold real flowers back in the 80s and 90s. And also Raleigh Grant. Let's see, Libby Wiggins was her name. Raleigh Grant. He lived not too far from us. I'd say about 3 miles, maybe 4 miles. He had brain cancer and passed away. I didn't know he had brain cancer, but Glenda told me he had brain cancer. And then when his brain started bleeding, he died Saturday. And Libby, I believe, passed away yesterday. Libby did. Because I know something happened because on Facebook, I believe it was her daughter posted, please pray for her. She had to go to mission. I had been in the store one time a couple of years ago. It's been a while, actually. I think it was before COVID hit, so it's been probably about 5 years. Me and Mom went in there and I bought Daddy's shirt. She had it set up really nice in there. She sold some shirts too, and then she had some flowers. Now, it was open yesterday, and I thought, well, she must be all right. No, but she passed away yesterday. I do believe she was at mission. But I honestly think it was open yesterday. The store was. Her husband's still alive. And they've been married a while, long time. I saw on her obituary. Seems like it gets hotter in the evenings. June's just flying by. This month will be gone before we know. It'll just be gone. June's just flying by. Yeah, I've got to try to cover up this yellow. It's really bugging me. I got my card stuck down. Yeah. There's another page in there also that's got yellow in it. It's got some yellow. I want to try to color it too. And then I was working on another page this morning in here. I believe I can cover up this background with some blue. Pepper, where was you at? You wasn't in here on the pillow with me. Where was you at, Pepper? Well, I spent the day with Daddy on Saturday. And we ended up going to Silva because Daddy had to go pay Lowe's. So we went to Silva. And that was a fun time. We went to the thrift store, crossing the railroad tracks in Silva, the one by Rose's, and Goodwill. Found me some Crocs shoes. They looked about brand new for $15 at Goodwill. I asked Mom, I said, Mom, do you see any Crocs shoes? She said, here's a pair. It was on the top shelf, dark blue. It was $15 and I got them because even on sale at the shoe place, the Crocs shoes are still high dollar when they put them on sale. And I have one pair now I wear all the time, the Cougar shoes. I had some zebra ones. I finally threw those things away because you couldn't keep them clean for nothing. I'd wash them and still they'd look dirty. So I just got tired of fooling with those. They look good, but you couldn't get them clean because of the white. Go green now a little bit. Luckily I have a good green here for this. This is a pretty picture. Trying to color in some books that I want to color in this year, and this is one of them because I had it picked out for spring to color in. And now that spring's about over, I thought I'd better go ahead and try to color some in it. I believe I colored about 2 yesterday in here. Very fun and relaxing to color in. Her books is once you get started coloring in them. And I'm not too much into coloring mandalas, but for some reason her books are just really fun. It's mandala style. Color in, not too detailed, but just fun coloring. We had a good time with Daddy Saturday, and then we eat some pizza. Come back and eat some pizza. After we went to Silva. And Daddy, I helped Daddy order. He gave me his debit card. He gave me his debit card, and I ordered him some flea medicine off of eBay because it was cheaper on eBay. I thought I'd do that this time also. It was $45 for 6 doses. Daddy showed me the box where he had paid $70 for 4 doses in Silva. So 6 doses for $45 is pretty good. So he got him some too, because he was needing to get some flea medicine. I said, just try to get you some off of eBay. It's a little bit cheaper. And also, we went yesterday and Dwayne got his oil changed, and we didn't know that Roberts had moved, because we had went to Roberts for a long time by the hot spot. Well, it was new owners, and we didn't really know until after they charged us $96 for oil change. Dwayne said $96 for oil change. He told that man, he said, I don't think I have $96. And luckily we had 96, but it went on the oil change, and usually it's $48 at Roberts. And we didn't have a choice. He'd already changed it and everything, and it was $96. And that guy said, well, it's because the oil's not in a bottle. I forgot what he said the name of it was. Dwayne said it don't matter. He said, that's ridiculous for oil change, $96. And Dwayne told him, said, I won't be back here again. And of course I said something. I said, well, you're just ripping people off. And we walked out there. Didn't get a receipt. Dwayne was afraid he would charge us again. He had our phone number, but I don't know. I never got a phone call or anything. Dwayne said it's on camera that we paid the man $96 for oil change. Dwayne said next time he was going to do it himself. He's going to buy the oil and do it himself. But, you know, Robert's always done a good job. Like I said, they charged about $48. And that's that guy. I said, where did they move to? The one that ripped us off. And he said they moved down by IGA. Well, we seen them. They was by IGA there, and it was too late. So that took a lot of money right there. Then Dwayne had to get his medicine yesterday for a 90-day supply. And that was $65. So we spent, like Dwayne said, we spent almost $200 in one day, which you can. And then the dentist went up too. That was $200 for the dentist. So it's getting hard, it seems like. It seems like it's just getting harder, you know. And $96 for oil change is just absolutely ridiculous. And I hope he loses a lot of business, because people need to charge reasonable. You know, it can't be that much, because Robert's always charged $48, and that's about what we spend for the oil and everything that needs the air filter. But Dwayne said that he could do it himself. And Daddy's got some good ramps. What's it called? Ramps. Yeah, ramps to lift the car up with. So he said he would use them next time, do it himself. That just was really stressful. And then Sunday was stressful. Now, I didn't mind helping Betty. I had to help her get her groceries because she wasn't able to do it. So, but it's really hard on me too, because of my health. I couldn't do it by myself. There's no way. Dwayne gets most of it and helps me. He's with me, and there's no way I could do it myself, because the way my health is. I wish my health was better than what it is. Where I could do more around the house, where I could clean more. And my condition is strange. It's like you can do one thing or another, and then that's it. And usually what I try to do is walk outside, and then that's all I can do. I try to move around. Can't clean the house. I'm just able to do one or the other, so I pick trying to walk a little bit outside, move my legs best I can. That's what I do. And then in the, it's just awful, you know. So you do one or the other, and that's what I mostly pick, is try to walk. We got Betty's groceries at Eagles, and then we got our groceries at the grocery outlet Sunday, and then yesterday was a busy day too. That blue should cover up all this. That's one of them walnuts that hit the roof. Because we have a walnut next to our trailer here. And a walnut hits the porch roof here. You can hear it. Well, I just heard the first one fall. Hanging out with my dogs today. Loving my dogs. And I got Cookie out. She's really hyper. My white sugar got her. And I was afraid she's going to have a seizure because she gets really excited and has a seizure. But she didn't this time. I got her out last time and she had a little bit of a seizure. She's done good this time though. Because I want to try to get her out a little bit. And she's asleep under my shirt. She's solid white. She looks a little chunky. I just hope she's not overweight. But she's been having probably a little seizure for a while. I took a video and then I deleted it because it bothered me. That one time I was recording her on the fence. And I did not know she was having seizures until that one time it started. But actually, I think she's been having them for a couple of years. I believe she had one time when I had her above the house here. I had her with me because she stayed real still. Yeah, she did. That's been a couple years ago. But she's doing good. I got her out and she done good. She's asleep now under my shirt and she's my white sugar got her. They don't really like the fruity pellets I got them. I got them. I told you guys I got them some fruity pellets to eat, and they don't seem to like it. It's hard to know. I've got the honey pellets, and then now the fruity. Took the fruity out and put some honey ones in. Tonight I'll probably give them some yogurt again to eat, or some fruit and some vegetables. Let's see. I don't know if this blue is dark enough to cover up this yellow. I hope it is. We'll see. I don't really want a real dark blue for this. Yeah, this seems to be working for the yellow. It's mostly on the hearts is where I have the yellow at. Not sure what color to use for the hearts. Let me see here. Let's see if this is working maybe. Now, Pam told me that Chip and Judy, when their vehicle is there, they're with Chip's sister. He takes Chip to the doctor for his treatments. So, Daddy thought they was there that time, but they wasn't. And Pam, my family's different. And I told Daddy a couple times to come and get me when he went and seen Chip, and they haven't. And then so I mentioned it to Pam. Pam said nothing. I said, Pam, I texted her. I said, when will you be going to see Chip again? I would like to go see him. Come and get me. Now, from Chip and Judy's, it's probably only about 5 minutes from here. And I said, I've asked Mom and Dad several times, haven't been able to go over there. Just come and get me. Next time you go, nothing. She didn't say nothing. And also, I asked her, I said, when was the last time you went and seen Chip? No response, didn't say nothing. I finally got Judy's number from her. Before I asked her, she never gave me her phone number. And this time I asked her. She finally gave me her phone number, for goodness sake. So I texted Judy and I haven't heard from her. I'm sure she's got a lot of worries with Chip. I haven't heard from her. But doesn't it just drive you crazy how some of your family is? And you can't do nothing about it, you know. I mean, Pam should have responded and said, oh, okay, I'll come and get you. Because I can't, you know, I can't drive. And Dwayne, he's busy all the time. And then when he's off, we have something to do. So, and she knows I can't drive. I told her in the text, I said, I can't drive. Come and get me next time you go. You know, that bothers me. That bothers me. No response. I mean, what do you do in that situation? She said, yeah, I'll come and get you when I go. Before I ask her to come and get me, I would like to go over there with you to see Judy and Chip. Now, this was a couple of years ago. No response. What in the world is wrong with family that does? What is the deal? Now, Dwayne's family would help. They would do that. They would come and get me. They would take me, you know, in that situation. They would help me. But my family was different. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I think this color will color up this yellow pretty good. It's good to talk about it because it's just ridiculous the way family is, and it bothers me, and it should bother her because she should come and get me and take me with her to see Judy. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I don't live far from Judy. Now, Mom, her mind is still a little messed up because she gave that man money for a while and he never come and got her. He was going to come and get her. Okay. And I was talking to her the other day. I was telling her, I said, adultery is not right. I said, it's one of the 10 commandments. Oh, a lot of people does adultery. And then she was saying that that man told her he was finally fake, which he never did. I don't know what was wrong with her that day. So then, this coming Sunday, she went to church. And Daddy told me she went to church. And I talked to Mama today, and I said, Mama, I said, it's good to go to church. I said, but going to church does not get you to heaven. I said, you have to believe in Jesus. He died on the cross. Repent of your sins. Ask others. Forgive others. Oh, I know that, she said. I know. You don't. She said, you don't have to go to church. But I know. And, okay, this was a week ago when she said this about adultery. Oh, everybody does it. No, no, no. So, no, I don't know. I don't know. I hope she's going to church for the right thing, not to make herself look good, or because I told Pam about it, and Pam's like she's trying to make herself look good, what she said the other day. Because she talked to this man for over a year on Facebook, and she believed it was him. It was an Army guy, he said, and she believed it was him, and she gave him, Daddy said she gave him $7,000. I know she gave him I know she had paid, she paid Carson's son back $2,000 she borrowed, and paid Shirley back like $200. But Daddy said in December alone she had $3,000 she'd given that man. So I told her, I said, how much did you give him? $7,000? Oh, I don't know. I don't get that much on Social Security, but for over a year she didn't help Daddy pay anything, Greg. And I'm not saying this to down Mama. I'm just talking about it because I can talk to you guys about anything. And I'm fine with talking to you guys about it. So yeah, I told her, I said, adultery is not right. I said, it's one of the 10 commandments. But I'm not perfect myself. And I make that pointed out to Mama, you know. I admit, whatever I do, I tell Mama about, you know, if something's not right, I tell her. So, I don't know, but yeah, this was a week ago she said this, and that's bothered me, and so I told Dad about it. Dad said, I'm just liable to leave her anytime, but no, he won't. He still tries to help her any way he can, but he's hateful. He's hateful. But he tries to help her any way he can, so it's just, last year was just a bad year, and she talked to that man until December, about a year, and she thought he was needing money, trying to get out of Afghanistan or whatever it is. And no, that's just a spam. And she believed it for a year, and my brother Greg just finally took her phone and fixed it where she couldn't get on Facebook, which saved everything. I mean, it really helped. He just went in there and got the phone and fixed it where she couldn't get on it. On Facebook, that's where all this was happening. So it took me a little while to go around Mama after all that, and then now I'm doing better with it. But, you know, her talking like that on the phone, I just told her, I said, no, it's not right. So if something ain't right, I just tell her. Try to tell her what's right and not. Yeah. But that man never come and got her and told her a bunch of bull. Said he'd pay her triple or whatever. He was wanting her to go back in December and get more money from Aunt Shirley, and I told Shirley in time, so that she wasn't able to give them more money. I thought it was $500, but it was $200. But he was wanting to go back over there and get like $1,000. She was over there that same day, but that was at Christmas time. But it was too late because I already warned Shirley about it. So, yeah, it was bad. And I just got that on my mind right now, too. That's stressful. It's a lot of stress. And her saying that. And then I told her about church. I said, you know, a lot of people, it's good to go to church. But a lot of people goes to church for the wrong reason. They think if they go to church, they'll get to heaven. And then, but you have to repent your sins, forgive others, and believe Jesus don't. There's other things you have to do. You have to believe he died on the cross, you know. And then church really is just a building. You have to believe in God, Jesus, and, you know, repent of what you done is wrong. I told Mama this. So yeah, church is just really a building where people goes, and some people is not, nobody's perfect, and people goes to church isn't perfect. So I went to church for a while, but I'm not going to go. It's just good to do what you do. I mean, you know. This blue works really good, guys. And see, I talked to Lindsay Buckingham for a year last year, so I messed up with Lindsay, and it was actually Lindsay, and he was a bad person. So I told Mama about this. Mama knows I messed up talking to him, but I never give him money or anything. But I admit what I did, and I talked to Mom about it, you know. And yeah, it was him on and off last year, all kinds of things, and he's not a good person. And then, you know, Mama knows about it, and I told her, what was what on it, and talked to her about it. Yeah, it definitely was him, and we did a video, we talked on video, and of course this guy Mama talked to, he never done a video or anything. She'd send him money. That's crazy. He'd say he couldn't do that. Well, What does that tell you? Yeah. It was a bad year for me, too. It was a bad year. But I never gave money. Mama would give money to that man and didn't even know it was him. He wouldn't show you. I said, Mama, why in the world, still, even if it was him, why in the world would you give the man money? James Jackson was his name, he said. From Afghanistan. James Jackson. No, it wasn't. James Jackson. Nope. And she believed it. I don't know if she believes now if it was him or not, but he never admitted to her he was fake, and she told me that he admitted he was fake, and no, he never did that yet. Till the end of it, till the last time she talked to him, he always told her he was James Jackson. And, yeah. No, he never admitted it, guys. He never did. You know what? It helps me to talk about this. And you guys already know about it because I've talked about it before. So, it's okay. This is going to turn out good. Does it bother you guys when your pages are yellow? And you want to try to fix them? When they're yellow? And also, do you miss a spot? Because sometimes I'll miss a spot like this, like I just did, and then I'll forget what color I used, so I have to go back and I won't have the same color. I won't be using the same color. And what I'm going to do is be right back, and I'm going to get Betty's clothes out. And, you want me, I guess I'll just leave this going. It's okay. I'm just going to leave this recording and go in here and get her clothes out. Put some wash towels in. Usually I pause, but I'll just leave it recording. Okay, let's get Betty's clothes out. Let's get these clothes out in here. beautiful. I'm not going outside right now. I'm still recording. Gonna color this bow purple, I think. This is a Sharpie S Note. I remember Molly told me these was good markers, so I got some of these. I'm gonna use it on the bows here. Libby, that's the only Libby I know. The name that's Libby, and Raleigh Grant too. It's only Raleigh I know. Raleigh Grant, Libby. Oh, bless their hearts. So let's try to get some coloring in before summer hits this in the spring book here, you know. And we didn't really have a spring. It was cool. It was colder in spring, which is strange. We had some really cold weather in spring, which was a blessing actually. It wasn't too hot. It was just right, but really strange weather. You know, had weather in the 50s at night a lot of times. Oh yeah, that did good. I'm glad that the blue color covered up the yellow. I messed up on a wicked picture. Luckily I got the file again and I was able to. I'm going to color that witch. Oh my goodness, I just messed up terrible on it. The green I was using went out, and then the other green I picked was ugly. Oh, it was really dark, like a cucumber dark green color. I'm glad I colored again. And then another page in there was really yellow, and it probably would have been hard to fix. So I've got two that I can color. I want to try to finish the book, Wicked. That's one book I want to finish. Fun coloring in. So I ended up liking the witch. Okay, and I was able to take a half decent picture of it, but it looks better in person. And I believe what helped the witch picture was the metallics I used. That's what helped it. Going in there with the metallics. Yeah, that helped a lot. Yeah, these are really good markers. If you can find these, get these S Notes. I got mine off of Amazon. I'm going to look through my markers and make sure I don't have any more Sharpies, because I've got a big bag of markers, and just double check and make sure. Because I thought I had more colors than what I have here. I might have given some to Betty, some Sharpies. I think I'll see if I can find me some big markers off of eBay. I need to use my tail trees. I've had them a while. Don't really like them as much as I used to. I've got a bunch of the black tail trees in there in my cabinet. Yeah, I would have preferred red for the hearts, but I had to use this color to cover up the yellow. But red might have done it too. Might have worked. Red might have helped it. Helped the hearts. The hearts mostly was what was yellow, wasn't it? Was the hearts. Yeah. Yeah, this color is okay, I guess. Color magenta. So it looks like a magenta color. And they color this too, same color. Sharpies on this one. There's another one here that was yellow too. It's see, look at this. I could probably use, I don't know what color to color these birds here. They color a little bit on it. I might just have to make this flower yellow right here to cover, you know, because I've got so much yellow. Just make all this yellow right here. I've got to get the summer one. She did a good haunted house book last year. It's color by number. I really, oops, that's a leaf. Yeah, that's a leaf right there. I believe I can cover that up in a minute with some green, hopefully. Oh, it's so hard to find greens, isn't it? The right green you want. I always get that ugly lime green, that light green like the Crayola. Seems like, well, this Sharpie, the Sharpie set had some pretty good greens in it. Seems like. I'm not sure what color to color the birds, because I'll have to go in and color around the birds that same blue I used a minute ago. I guess that's what I'll use. Dark blue would look good also, wouldn't it? Probably. Sharpies does smell. They often smell, but they do pretty good color, and you don't get no line season Sharpies. The color's smooth. Now I'm going to try with the green here. Okay, I hope I can fix, yeah, thank goodness. So, because I was coloring this leaf yellow. Of course, I could be creative. You can color it anything. Color the leaf yellow and the flower too, I guess. Whatever you want to do. I know there's a FLY in here, but it's not going to hurt you. Yep. You know, Mom and, you know, Dad and Greg don't believe I talked to Lindsay, but I know it was Lindsay because till this day, we did a video last February and he talked to me on the video and it was him. It wasn't AI or anything like that. I could tell, you know, it was real and it was him. So I guess the only one that would know would be me because I went through it and it was a bad, all year. He is a bad person. He isn't a good person at all, and I guess that's why Stevie left him, because he's not a good person, and it was actually him. So, you know, some people believe me, some don't, but most people does, but Dan and Greg won't believe it. They just don't believe it, and anybody, no, not every, I never know anybody look like Lindsay, because he's got that weird looking hair and everything, so, yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All I know is last year was not a good year for me. It was not, and done it. A lot of things you do bring it on yourself. You know, a lot of things that happens to you is bring it on yourself. That's pretty in the middle, that yellow. That's pretty, isn't it? I tell Mama and she listens to me, and I believe she believes what I'm saying. You know, I tell her it was him, and then I tell her what happened, and because I tell her when she talks about what she did, and then she doesn't really talk about what she did. And I do. I tell her what I do. Something's wrong, I tell her, you know. No, and like I said, adultery, even though a lot of people's doing it, it's not a good thing to do it. And of course, a lot of people messes up. Nobody's perfect, but it's just not a good thing, you know. And her saying that isn't good, so I know I was talking about a minute ago. I just hope she's going to church for the right reason. And she needs to, you know, nobody's perfect. Daddy's not perfect either, so I'm going to use this blue, I guess, around this area also. It is getting hot in here. I guess I'll go ahead and put Mono and Betty's clothes out online because it doesn't look... Sometimes it looks like it's going to rain, but it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be sunny and cloudy. And a little bit of both today. This helps you want to color a picture if it's yellow. It helps finish a picture. So I'll end up there's another one I'm working on too in here. I want to finish it today. I'll probably be coloring this book off and on today. Let's see if I can find a darker blue here. Right here, darker blue. I'm bound to have one somewhere here. Is it cooler outside on the porch? I've got plenty of dark blues in the living room there. Or even, no, I don't want that. Let me see here. Well, this is pretty. Yeah, let me try this color. So this is an S note. I thought I had more S notes too. I'm just going to double check later and see. Go back over this yellow a little bit. That'll be alright. I don't have a darker blue though. Well, color. I need to use some of these markers anyway because I haven't used them much. My Sharpies. Definitely I'm going to look for some big markers next month if I can and try to find some big markers and use some. Especially on pages like this is really nice, and Sharpies does really good on her pages. It's really nice color and pretty color. So I believe this will work for the yellow. Hope it does anyway. I'm not sure what color to color the birds. Maybe a lighter. Well, I got blues here I'm using already, so I'm not sure exactly. It is getting hot. I'll be glad when Dwayne can put the air conditioner in the living room. I can use it. Makes the power bill go up, but it's worth it to have air conditioner. Yeah, this will be pretty, so I'm going to use this color for the background here. And I'm not sure on the birds exactly. Let's see. I have some yellow right here too, so I'm not sure what to do about that. Maybe use some eyeshadow around this picture after I color it. See if that'll have the yellow and something to cover it up. I guess I took my cardstock up too early, is why I got yellowing. Because if you take it up too early, you get yellowing. I usually leave it in at least a month after you color a page. And like when I show what I colored, if I colored the page recently from that date, I just wait a couple weeks before I take it out. I used to get in a hurry, and seems like when you take your cardstock out in like a week or two, you get yellowing more. I don't know. Seems to me like, anyway. But one thing I could say about Sharpies, you don't really have to, and I said it a minute ago, you don't really have to worry about yellowing much with Sharpies. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to stop right here. Finish this page. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back again. Have a good day, wonderful people.